For day 7 of playing a game I've never played before, Wild 9. Wild 9 was a game that I always saw on the store shelves as a kid, and I just never ended up owning it, and I figured I'd give it a shot. I'm not sure what I expected, but I didn't really expect for this to be a 2D platformer. And the main gimmick in this platformer is that you have like a whip or a lasso or whatever, and you're able to grab the enemies and smash them back and forth, which is honestly kind of cool. It's got a fun animation. The enemies have fun sounds. So in that regard, it is kind of unique on the PS1, at least from what I've played. Being from the creators of Earthworm Jim, I kind of expected like a more robust and over-the-top environment, and it just kind of was a little dull. Now, to be fair, I wasn't playing this on a CRT, so maybe if I had it hooked up to a better display, it would look a little better. I spent like 40 minutes on the first level of this game because it just seemed to keep going on forever, and honestly, I was kind of bad at it. I was just able to go grab some cheats, give myself some extra life, unlock all the stages, and just goof around for a little bit, so that was pretty nice. I did try to play this with the analog controls on PS1, and it was kind of slippery. Maybe I should switch PS2 controllers, but using the D-pad did end up being a lot better and a lot more precise, but it just kind of reminded me how little I like the PS2 D-pad. The opening screen did have pretty cool music for a PS1 game, I'll give it that. And since I did struggle so much on the first level, I took a look at what the final boss was, and I didn't know how to damage it, like, at all. I was throwing missiles and grenades at it, and it just, I don't know what that was. There's a small chance I come back to try to explore some more stages of this, but honestly, the visuals weren't that great, and it didn't do a lot in the terms of like enticing me to play a PS1 game. I think there's probably a lot better options in this kind of style for me, especially considering I've never played like Klonoa or Tomba. It just feels like Wild 9 is not up to par for what it could be for a 2D PS1 game, so I doubt that I go back to this one. I will give credit to this game for having pretty good box art and a fairly interesting description on the back of the case. I don't know that it's entirely accurate. They did sell the game pretty well based on what you read on the case, in my opinion. Pick up girls, torture your enemies, exterminate evil, and lock the door to your room. So like, the target audience for this is definitely, you know, teen for sure, right? Forget simple jumping and running. Wild 9 is the first game to ever let you torture your enemies. They're pretty much just fans and like meat grinders. It is pretty par for the course. Forget stupid tail whipping, butt bouncing games. Wild 9 lets you burn your enemies to a crisp before dancing on their alien graves. I mean, there's not bouncing, but there's fans. The whole game has a whip in it, so it's not a tail, I guess. Forget endless running. Hop on the space bike and get ready for the adrenaline rush of your life. Maybe there's a bike level, but I definitely did like a lot of just endless running. Tomorrow we play Brute Force.